Hi, my sisters and my brothers. I have been sensing a real clarion call. Val started pulling on me to say, okay, Doc, what are you going to do? Because I mentioned in the beginning of the year, extreme thrust and focus for rallying the body together, those of like precious faith who has a passion for mission in the nations, to do an intense training. And as we crest into the new year, I was starting at the beginning of my year, sitting at a global table in London, England, with the members of Parliament of Australia, members of Parliament from London, England, with some of our renowned leaders like Jordan Peterson, some of our governmental leaders like Mike Johnson. The list just went on with those from around the world, not to mention the Congress from the continent of Africa. I was invited to that global table, and I really sense after leaving, I have got to develop, and I use the word network, but I think it's really more than a network, like a type of camaraderie, a type of family, a type of network support base with each other, so that we can accelerate what we're doing. I notice how other persuasions, and if you know what I mean, sometimes we don't always get it, with working together, how they have so much more leverage because they simply work together, and collaboration is simply key. And I sense that the month of May, now is the time. Now is the time to thrust forth. It is going cresting by the end of the month into the middle of the year. Can you believe that? 6 Junia, middle of the year, mid-course trajectory and change in retrospect. So on the 30th and the 31st, which really commemorates the 3rd year of Yolanda's passing over into glory, we're coming together in Atlanta. Some are physically coming. You are more than welcome to physically come, for those of you in the Atlanta area. And it is by invitation only. And then some of you will do it via on Zoom. But it's very important for these 2 days of conclave for me to take some of the information that I'm aware of, that I've gathered, sitting at these different tables that I sit at, as well as imparting into you. Some of you are already looking over your life, and you can sense that you're right at the crest of a shift. And one of the apostolic mantles on my life is to help thrust people into their apostolic and prophetic destiny. So I'm inviting you to be here at the house. If you can see everything that we've been through, to be here. We're going to shut up before the Lord. We have different suites for couples. And then the other rooms, there's 34 beds that sit on the lake. And the rest of you will be able to log in via Zoom, no matter what city you're in and where you're coming from. You don't want to miss this, because the training and the instructors and what I'm pulling together, global leaders, to impart into you, to accelerate what God's doing in your life. You know, sometimes when we're tracking along and trying to do things, it can take us so much effort trying to do it on our own, or with the limited resources that we have, or limited contacts or people, because God always works with what you have in your hand and who you have in your life. But when you come together, and as we collaborate, and every joint fitly supplies, things that would have taken weeks and months to do become accelerated, kind of like with Nehemiah doing the work in 52 days versus years it took everybody else. And some people have that grace on their life, acceleration. Well, I know that I have that. And I want to come and impart from the apostolic mantle and the prophetic mantle in my life to help sharpen you, to help. We're going to have think tanks. We're going to have timelines attached with tactical plans, so that we can come together and not make up less than 1% participants on the field. We are, and this is not just a conclave and a coming together for people of color, it's for the body of Christ at large. But we do not apologize that I have a mandate to mobilize the segment of the body that has been least represented, okay? And that would be the Cushite. But everyone, all my friends are going to be a part of this. My friends from different ethnic persuasions. You don't want to miss May 30, 31. I made it so, inexpensive that no one would be able to just say no. Now, the proceeds are going to go to our initiatives with our clinic in Liberia. My mind just did a brain freeze. You get that in your 60s. And as well as the wells that we're doing there and the works that we're doing in South Africa. So you're going to get $500 worth of classes and teaching materials. Come together on that weekend, and you're not going to believe this. We did it for $125 for those of you online, and those that are coming to the house, $150. And we've laid it out first class for you. Honestly, when I go to these kind of places, when I think about London alone, was about it's around $3,000 when you convert it into British pounds. I'm not talking about airfare and hotel. I'm talking about the training alone. And I want our people to be on the very cutting edge for these times. So I'm personally inviting you. If you're getting this, you're my personal friend. This is not out there to everybody, okay? So please, all roads meet here. We have places for couples. Don't let anything get in the way and talk you out of your next, I believe, meeting place for the destiny and the next chapter of your life. This is Dr. Pat. I can't wait to hear from you. Now listen, spots are filling up quickly. Don't drag your feet. I can't wait to hear from you. Call me directly, 310-403-3504. And this is my love to you. We only got a couple of weeks, and if you can see what we've done and what we've got together for you, I believe this is what I said. You're going to look back in your life and say, wow, that was the intersection in my life, like the moed, the moedim, where divine purpose intersects with divine timing. And then your life begins to catapult like never before. It happens right here at 360 Alpharetta, the place of new beginning. 360, a complete turnaround. And we're going to have a time of coming before the Lord and allowing him to deposit and then thrust us into the trajectory and the destiny that he has for us for the remainder of the year and for the next few chapters and season of our life. Can't wait to hear from you. God bless you. This is calling all global leaders together. God bless you. And there is a place at the round table just for you.